Getting back on this MLB grind. I know you guys aren't really the biggest fans of it, but I enjoy the game, so I'm going to play it and I'll put it on my channel. If you want to see something more like Diamond Dynasties and stuff like that, my Diamond Dynasty team is absolutely atrocious and terrible, but if you want to see that, I'm down to do that as well. This is back on my 2019 player. I played a few games.
The evaluation of minor league prospects is not only the business of team scouts. Sports agents do their homework as well. From the ranks of hundreds of minor league prospects, the next generation of MLB superstars will eventually emerge.
He's asking if he can talk to my coach. So I'm going to say, good idea, talk to him, then I'll talk to my coach.
Determining which prospects will be those superstars is big.
Basically, give me a small pitch, telling me they have a lot of resources, blah, blah, blah. Help with contract negotiations and stuff like that. And I'm basically just going to tell them I need to talk to my advisor about it. I'm not going to make that decision on my own.
Getting in on the ground floor is smart business.
Now they're backing off a little bit because it's basically a sales pitch, so they're going to come hard, and then they're going to back off. It says, you know, when you're ready, they would love to have me on. Of course, because I'm amazing. So, I think the last video I posted of this particular player, I just got moved first. Was not happy about it. First is not a fun position to play. And now I've been moved back to third, but I'm pretty sure I'm in the DH spot. I'm not actually even playing third.
The game's future stars are on display as minor league baseball comes your way on the show. Tonight, the opener.
Ahead of us, right? 2.5 games ahead right now.
Tommy Thomason gets the call for game one of the series. Dan Plesac, what do you got?
One of the things that jumps out if you look at that stat sheet, a very high whip coming into this start. One of the things he's going to have to do a much better job, keep traffic off the bases.
Pretty good. And yes, I am playing the DH position. So you guys are going to see a lot of
stepping into the box, Brandon Young. He was one of the stars from yesterday's game as he had 3 hits in the victory. Here comes the first pitch. Hot shot on the ground is short. And the throw just does beat him at the bag, so the side is retired. And inning in the books tonight, still scoreless here on the... In now, Brandon Young. He got on top of one. It was a ground out victim last time. First pitch of the at-bat. Good swing. Just got to try and straighten that one out.
All right, this one's probably going to be out of the zone.
Wind up and the 0-1.
Oh, right down the middle
tight break
again.
with the slider there. Catches the inside for a strike.
Not expecting
pitching has the upper hand early as we're scoreless in inning number 4.
I got to fight it off. Ugh, that was ugly to swing at. Just really scared of striking out.
This should end the inning as it's sent out to second. To his left pile. They'll whip this one to first in
one wasn't
time,
as bad.
and that ends the inning.
Really bad.
Striding into the box, Brandon Young, as the switch hitter will take his cuts left-handed here. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Oh, and that liner caught him.
I'm still going to get out on this.
Safe after the recovery throw. Good effort. Wonder whether or not he's going to be okay.
Dan, after that base hit, he's extended his hit streak to 9 games, and you know he wants
perfectly timed.
There's no question about it. Listen, anybody can get a 9-game hitting streak, but when you call your buddies or send out a text message and say, hey, I'm about in double digits, so 9 games is nothing to sneeze at, but he'd love to get it to 10.
But I don't have any power yet. My stats are low. I'll show them after this game.
Stay through it. Let's go. Drive it.
The 1-1.
Oh, I got that.
Runners on the move for second. Strike taken to throw. And it's far too late as he steals second with ease.
That's pretty savvy base running, right? A lot of pitchers don't throw over twice in a row, so I think he was going on first movement, and it worked out nicely.
I jumped way before first movement. That was a good steal. I get picked off a lot doing that, trying to time it.
Let it fly. Let's go.
Working for the punch out and the offering.
On the bag, right here, on the bag.
And a backhanded reach at first, but he can't flag it down. And the runner from second will stay put at third, so they're runners at the corners now with one away.
First game of a new series, and he's already sitting on 3 knocks right now. The pitching staff might have to make an adjustment going forward.
Now batting, left fielder, White.
Let's go, kid. One time, right here.
Junior.
Hold on, I gotta pause this real quick. Give me a second, guys. Sorry. Okay, yeah, give me a few minutes. I gotta go deal with my son. So I will be right back. Alright, now I'm back. I apologize.
Runners are at first and third, one away. And he lays off a pitch outside as they draw even at 2-2.
Hey, your pitch. He's coming to you.
Hit hard on the ground to second. Scooped up on the backhand. Relay to first in time, and just like that, this side is retired. So no runs here on 2. Striding in to start the ninth, Brandon Young, and they'll need him to get something going here.
Ooh, down by 4.
First delivery to him on the way. Chopper to short.
It was low.
And quickly, there's one down to lead off the frame.
Thought he might have got pulled off the bag, but
yeah, that's what you want to do when you're playing on the road. Take it right to the home squad.
Freaking rubber ducks.
Now the pressure's
watch
off.
out for those rubber duckies.
One of the next 2, the series is theirs.
And tonight's ends at a 6-2 finish. The Rubber Ducks jumped ahead in the 7th inning and never gave the lead back. Eddie Chassin with his 4th win this season. So that'll just about do it. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, and our entire crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. This has been a presentation of MLB The Show. For more, don't forget to check out theshownation.com.
1 error. They left 22 men on base. Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 5 minutes. Thank you for joining us here this evening. We remind you to please drive home safely.
only a 1-4 game. Not good. I mean, most major leaguers would.
Time for minor league baseball here on the show as we set our sights on. Kevin Arias is on the mound for game 2. And Plesac, what do you got?
Well, as starting pitchers go, he's not real tall. Now, we've seen plenty short guys be very successful, but one of the keys is having good deception by changing speed. The ball doesn't come out from a high angle, so it appears to come in a little flatter. That means pitchers need to come in at different speeds to really fool hitters. We'll see how he does with that here.
Challenge complete.
Obvious pitch recognition right there. 0-0 changeups usually get guys out in front, but he was able to stay back, recognize it, and drive it for a base hit.
The first baseman.
Now a snap move over to first, and a dive, but he's back in there. Young leads off first with a pair of outs in the inning.
Hey, like you can up there, like you can. Let's go.
Runner goes for second. Pitch inside the throw. He's in there easily as the throw bounces on the way down. So he swipes second successfully, but you have to wonder now if that might actually end up taking the bat out of the hands of one of their better hitters.
Well, that's a good point, Matt, but I'd be a little surprised if that's the case. It's still early and the game is tied, so that would be a pretty cautious move to pitch around him here or just walk him flat out.
Pulls this one into right, and he will get there to make the running play, and that will end the inning. Said.
Hold on, I gotta actually ask somebody something real quick.
In now, Brandon Young. He reached on a single in his first try.
Yeah, Matty, pressure's off right now. He extended his hitting streak that last plate appearance. Now he gets to get back into his zone, work on his craft, and try and drive something in the gap.
Bottom of inning number 3, 0-0 our score. Line towards center field.
You're not catching that.
Allen is going to have room out there as he puts this away to retire the side. So no runs on no hits, no errors, and a runner left. On now to the top of inning number.
Apparently not.
Coming to the plate now, Brandon Young, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield.
see what happens.
Here comes the first pitch. Strike one to start the at-bat. One out and a runner on second base.
I don't know if that was so far off, but
hit to
On
first.
the back, find the ball, find the ball.
French toast.
And he'll take this one to the bag for the out, but meanwhile the runner will move up 90 feet to third base. Now at the plate, Brandon Young. And Dan, what's gone wrong for this lineup today? They're only 3 outs away from being shut out.
Boy, you know, I just haven't seen a lot of fight in these at-bats. Now, of course, plenty of credit goes to that pitching, but the effort on the offensive side has been pretty lethargic watching from up here in the booth, Matt.
Yeah, I would imagine he does the same from watching the stands in this one.
You can't ask for anything more than getting the leadoff man on right there. Brings the go-ahead run to the plate. He's in position to do some damage. It'd be interesting to see how the manager plays this one.
Number 50.
Now here comes the skipper out of the third base dugout, and he's going to motion for his bullpen here. That'll do it for the starter tonight.
Now batting.
So he'll depart with the lead and a chance to be the winner, but he is responsible for the tying run at first. Way late, and he's in there easily at second. Young stands at second with no outs.
Hey, no one better. This is right here.
And a fastball swung on and missed as they set him down for the second time here tonight.
When your closer comes in and strikes out the first guy he faces, everyone on the team can kind of take a deep breath. Still have 2 more outs to get, but retiring that leadoff guy is always huge when you're trying to shut a game down.
Right here. Let's go, kid.
Getting a few steps off the second there. Now the pitch. In there. Now the throw. And he is in there at third as the possible tying run.
And to me, they just can't let guys get lead like that, especially knowing that the guy behind the plate isn't known for his arm. Here he swipes third, and they just kind of gave it to him.
Hit hard towards second. And it's a base hit. And we are tied here in the ninth.
Boy, Hero, talk about definition of clutch coming up in the ninth and delivering a game-tying RBI base hit.
Yeah, what a huge at-bat right there. As a former offensive player, these are the most...
Brandon Young will be the first one to greet him here as he'll be forced to turn around and hit from the left side now. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. On the ground, the right side. Scooped up. On to first, and that'll be a bitter pill to swallow for this home crowd as the ball game is over. Tonight's ball game comes to a close, 3-1 the final. Neil Ramirez claims the win out of the pen, his first. So that will put a wrap on things here this evening. For my partners Dan Plezak and Mark DeRosa.
I could hit that on the knee, been under it, should have been a
The
home
show's
run,
continuing coverage.
Never.
Ron Freeman, a Pennsylvania-born lefty, gets the ball to start here. Dan Plezak, what's the word on him?
Hey, one of the things this guy does really well, neutralize the left-handed hitters. On the season, lefties are hitting under 250 against this guy, so whatever he's doing against lefties, it certainly works.
Stepping up now, Brandon Young, swinging it well so far in this series. He's 3 for 9. First pitch on its way. Hit out towards second. Played on the backhand. And he's safe at first as he beats this one out by about a half a step.
Hey, D-Row, are you aware of this after that knock right there? That's an 11-game hitting streak. You think he knows it's at 11?
I think he knows exactly that it's at 11. It starts off innocent. You just want to get a few knocks to get the hitting coach off your back. Next thing you know, you wake up, you've been sleeping.
And they get him trying to swipe a base to into the box. Brandon Young. He'll swing it from the left side right here.
Really doesn't matter which side the plate of this guy. He hits very well. He hits right-handed pitching very well, swinging left-handed and swinging from the right side against lefties. The numbers are quite the same. This guy flat out can hit from either side.
I even used power swing, so
digging in once again, Brandon Young. He's 1 for 2 in the ball game. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Here's a fly ball, well hit. Koo sprinting after it. He tracks it down, and that will end the inning.
Way under that.
Stepping up to the plate, Brandon Young. He flew out in his last at-bat.
Brandon Young.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Now a check swing, but he holds up in time. Ball one. With this one almost in the books, the story was clearly the long ball. What are your thoughts on this offense, fellas?
Well, Matty V, I don't know what your thoughts are, D-Roll, but boy,
and that is into right field, a base hit.
Slowest
and that
roller
will go no
than
further
field.
than second, as there are 2 aboard now.
I mean, I'll take it, but
Dan, this guy's on fire. He used to say,
well, this one had its moments of drama and excitement.
Ooh,
in the end, these guys came away with the victory and look on to the next one.
And the score finishes.
Look, I get it rocking like a cradle. I never sold, but I was able to see my partners make thorough bread without the state.
I don't want that card in my Diamondbacks. At 55 overall, it's terrible.
I hung around them shells like April. Oatmeal, Oatfield. Me when I get to saying it's so real. Folk will think that it's entertaining till fly, no subliminal. That's the plight of aggravated aboriginals. My whole life I've been congregating with. I swear I graduated with just minimal effort. Lectures to me was just to see better from the king of Bedford. Stop that.
This prospect has become the object of a notable sports management company's attention.
John Kent from 99 Sports Management. Make a pick. I do think I trust the coach.
However impressive an agent's qualifications may be, the trading in of a long-time trusted mentor for a corporate wheeler-dealer can feel like a scary step.
You ready? As long as you're fully confident in him. 90 Sports is a very reputable firm, and the fact that John can't see me in person tells us something about... Wait, when did he come see me in person? Last time I checked, the cutscene was me on the phone.
But a fledgling must leave the nest, for a big world awaits.
And it's been such a pleasure having bring you along at this point. It just can't. Wait, I just can't wait to see you all while we're doing this game. So I'm gonna take on an agent. Sorry, I don't mean to mumble when I'm reading those. I'm trying to figure out the best way to shorten it up and make it quicker. But that is probably going to be it for this one. And then I might play some Fortnite for a bit and see what happens. So I'm going to restart the stream. It's either going to be COD or it's going to be Fortnite. We'll see what happens. I'll be back in a minute, guys.